Tonight, residents at an apartment complex on the near north side of Indianapolis are raising concerns about short-term rentals. All of this comes after a teenager was shot and killed there over the weekend.
Tonight, our Jenna Webster explains how the city monitors these kinds of rentals and how neighbors can help.
IMPD is still investigating what led to this scene over the weekend. They believe the 17-year-old was shot and killed at a party in an apartment that's a short-term rental.
They get added to the registry as they come in.
Don Olson works for the city's Department of Business and Neighborhood Services.
Click that and continue.
It helps oversee the city's short-term rental registry.
We don't list the owner publicly.
Since January 1st, property owners have been required to register their short-term rentals with the city. It's a one-time $150 fee, but the registration must be renewed annually. The same whether it's a house or an apartment.
There's well over 1,100 on here.
But Olson confirms the grounds apartment complex is not one of them.
So if we hear of a property that is not on the registry yet, we use that opportunity for education. Contact the property owner, give them an opportunity to come into compliance.
If the property still isn't in compliance, IMPD can issue a violation. It could be up to $500. 13 News has filed a Freedom of Information Act request to find out how many violations IMPD has issued.
The reason this exists is because sometimes there are, unfortunately, problem properties or nuisance properties. If, we can keep track of those things, IMPD can keep track of those things.
The problem is the city can't search for every short-term rental that exists.
We rely on the public to let us know because, unfortunately, we don't know what we don't know. If a neighbor reaches out and says, hey, we have concerns about this Airbnb that's across the street, are they registered? We can look at it and be like, nope, they're not. And then we will immediately contact the property owner.
Olson says having short-term rental properties helps promote tourism in the city. This registry just helps track where those properties are in case of problems. In Indianapolis, Jenna Webster, 13 News.
And we're still waiting to learn right now if the grounds will be facing any penalties for being non-compliant with the registry. If you want to look and see if the property is on the short-term rental registry, maybe that one or one that you're familiar with, we have a link where you can do that right now if you head over to our website at WTHR.com.
And also on our website, you can also tell how to share your concerns about a rental property in your neighborhood.